think the thing I like about Gainesville is that it doesn't matter what it is that you like to do or what kind of hobbies that you have, but you can always find someone in Gainesville who shares the same interest, and you can find some place to do it in or around Gainesville. So it's nice that we have that diversity. Second year is honestly a lot more interesting to most students than first year. It's more labor intensive, more hours to be put in, but it's a lot more directly related to what it is you're interested in learning. So it's the pathologies, the diseases, what can go wrong, how does it break, and then most importantly, how do you fix it? And I think that most veterinary students are more interested in learning how to fix things and learning how to figure out problems and become an actual doctor, rather than in first year where you're learning basic anatomy, basic physiology, and learning what the names of every single prominence on every single bone is called. So I think second year is definitely more interesting, even though you're spending more hours in the classroom. I actually thought too much about the interview process, and I think I scared myself before coming in. It was a nice realization when I realized that everyone here is either in support of you or kind of neutral towards you. There's no one that's here that is out to get you. There's no one that's going to back you into a corner and hammer you with questions and try to make you cry. It's very fair, it's very straightforward, and they're really just here to see who you are and see that you can think in a straight line from point A to point B. All of their questions don't have a right answer, and that's not something that you need to overthink and get yourself really worried about. It's mostly just they want to see that you can think about something and you can come up with a logical answer, and it doesn't matter what that answer is so long as you state it and that's the answer that you're comfortable with. I spent a lot of time studying and trying to get my courses in, but I think honestly I would have preferred to take more electives in undergrad. I laid out my plan, like this is what I need to do to get into vet school, and I did everything that I needed to do, and I didn't branch out and have more fun than I think some people did. But I got a part-time job when I was an undergrad as a veterinary technician. I learned a lot of those hands-on technical skills that actually make me a lot more comfortable in wet lab settings and in our clinical skills class, and took my classes, volunteered on the side. Basically tried to do a little bit of the things I enjoy, but mostly I just married my labor and didn't have as much fun as I think some people did. But I would have actually liked to have a little more fun in undergrad because all of my friends from high school all had all kinds of fun times, and I'm not a party girl, but I think I would have enjoyed taking more electives and more fun classes and done more things on the side, learn how to salsa dance and, do all these fun activities that Gainesville offers that I just sort of swept by as unnecessary. So I think there are some times where people are too focused on their finish line and they don't necessarily enjoy the path to get there. I honestly have learned that the best friends that you're ever going to get are in vet school. The people here worked just as hard as you did to get here. You all understand each other's struggles. You all have somewhat similar backgrounds, even though we're still quite diverse. We have similar interests. The 100-something people that you're in the classroom with for 8 hours a day are intelligent and hardworking and have good ethics and good morals, and you're going to become inseparable from most of them and be best friends for life. So I think, honestly, as time went on with vet school, as soon as I adjusted, I actually got to know my classmates a lot better and have come to regard them as extended family members rather than the people who are just slaving along next to me. But it's definitely a bonding process. But I would definitely say, we do a lot of study groups and hang out a lot on the weekends, and there's always different opportunities. There's someone that's running this volunteer or this rescue, or someone has this awesome Groupon for some concert. So it's a lot of sharing and giving, and it's a lot of free food. A lot of people cook and bring a lot of free food to vet school. Oreo balls this morning. They're delicious. Oreo balls are delicious. So vet school is an extended family, which is very nice and not something that I quite expected. I think what made me stand out is I realized that what I wanted to do is small animal general